It was the evening of September 2nd, 1666, and the city of London slept under a restless sky. The day had been unusually hot and dry, leaving the city's timber buildings brittle and thirsty for disaster. London in the 17th century was a maze of narrow, winding streets, wooden homes stacked close together, and marketplaces bursting with barrels of pitch, hay, and oil. The city was alive with wealth from trade, yet also vulnerable, an accident waiting to happen. In the early hours of the morning, a small flame flickered in Thomas Farriner's bakery on Pudding Lane. Perhaps a spark leaped from the oven to a stack of firewood, or maybe an ember smoldered unnoticed beneath the floorboards. Whatever the cause, that tiny spark became the match that ignited a tragedy. Within minutes, fire spread from the bakery to neighboring homes. A sudden wind from the east fanned the flames, turning a small blaze into an unstoppable inferno. By dawn, the city was on the verge of panic. Bells rang in frantic warning, and Londoners scrambled to save what little they could. Flames leaped across streets, devouring shops, warehouses, and homes. Families fled, carrying trunks, paintings, and heirlooms, while others abandoned everything to outrun the firestorm. The Great Fire of London was more than a natural disaster. It was a lesson carved into history about wealth, urban planning, and resilience. In just 4 days, it destroyed nearly 13,200 houses, 87 churches, and iconic buildings like St. Paul's Cathedral. But out of the ashes, a new London emerged. Stronger, wealthier, and safer. This is not just a story about the past. It's a story about economic survival, urban rebirth, and a question that still haunts us today. Could a fire like this devastate a modern city like London or New York in 2035? Stay with me as we explore the fiery journey from chaos to rebirth, the wealth lost and rebuilt, and the lessons history offers for our cities and economies today. To understand the magnitude of the Great Fire of London, we need to step back into 17th century London. The city was the beating heart of England's trade empire, thriving from the wealth of colonial goods, spices, silk, and precious metals. Yet, this prosperity was fragile. London before the fire. The city's population was around 350,000, making it one of the largest in Europe. Streets were narrow, with overhanging wooden homes stacked like tinderboxes. Open fireplaces and candles lit the night, and fire brigades were non-existent. The summer of 1666 was brutally dry. Wells were low, and a strong wind swept through the city. These were perfect conditions for catastrophe. On September 2nd, 1666, around 1 a.m., a small fire ignited in Thomas Farriner's bakery. By the time neighbors noticed, the flames had already reached the roof. The Lord Mayor of London, Sir Thomas Bloodworth, was called to assess the danger. Famously, he dismissed the fire with the words, "A woman could piss it out."